Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen the Magician. So you already know if you clicked on this video, already sending you positive waves of energy. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored wherever, whenever this video is finding you. I hope they're dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, and love that you deserve, collective. I read your energy every day, all the time. I see that you're definitely trying to put yourself in a position to be a better person, brother, sister, friend, mother, father, child, you name it. So again, I hope they're dealing with you the right way. I hope you're having all your prayers answered at this time. You're feeling blessed and highly favored. I hope the angels are swooping down on you. Again, these are your free spiritual messages. I don't know if I said this anywhere in the world. Yeah, continent, country, anywhere. You guys already know how I do. Blessed and highly favored. Didn't want to leave that part out. Yeah, these are your free spiritual messages. Just take the messages. They're free. Don't force anything, and use your own free will and discernment at all times in your own real life. Again, you're going to know better than I do what's best for you. And like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. I was off for a day, collective. I'm back. I went to go see some friends at Mercury retrograde. I saw two people I haven't seen yesterday, which was weird for both of them for like 30, well, one of them maybe like 20 years. The other one like definitely, yeah, something like that. Someone I knew my whole life and someone else I hadn't seen in such a long time. So yeah, that Mercury retrograde be retrograding, but it was a good experience. It wasn't like one of those painful retrograde experiences. A lot of reminiscing, so I had a lot of fun. But we back, collective, and so you and your little group or your little business partner have been kind of busy, huh? You guys been busy. I see here that you're teamed up with someone right here. You're teamed up with someone, and it's like you're both. It's like Peaches and Herb will be reunited, and it feels so good. It's like somebody from your past, maybe for some of you. For some of you, this is a new person or like a friend that you've had for just a few years or something like that. For some of you, maybe it's someone that you just met recently. Either way, you and this person, you probably can. I feel like the vibe. I feel like the vibe is there. I feel like you will both feel it. You guys are kind of like there's a great admiration for whatever this is, right? Like both of you look at each other. It's, you know what I like about this? It's as close to lovers as you can get with someone without like violating. This is like a really good friendship where it's like both of you guys kind of hold each other in a high regard. It's very close to like a husband and wife, or again, there's no genders here, but you know what I mean? Like two partners, two people that are like so like, I don't know, the wavelength between you is so intimate, but again, it doesn't cross over into a sexual thing at all, or any type of like, you know, that type of, there's no adult activities between you guys, but you guys have such a reverence for each other. It's crazy. The way you feel about this person is exactly how they feel about you, like exactly. So take that word, put that where it fits, because it's going to be different for everyone. I don't know everyone's intimate relationship that they're having, but this is not even that kind of relationship. This is some type of business relationship or something that you guys are putting together. It's in it's in the beginning stages. So this is like brand new energy that you and someone are sharing. This is a brand new cycle of creation that you and a person just stepped in, or it could be you and a group of people. I don't know. Some people maybe whatever this is, you're working with more than one person. It's coming out as one person, but I mean, you have third house, Gemini. So it always gives me the idea that again, it could be you and this person sharing that that intelligent communicative energy. All right, it's prevalent even before I get to that part. But it also gives me with 333. It gives me the feeling like it could be a group of people, anywhere from 3 to 9 people that you work with, right? You guys put the energy where it fits. Maybe you're in one of those groups where everyone does the work and puts their name on the paper and has it to the professor. This could be a school thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, you guys are inspiring each other. Again, this is a brand new cycle with unlimited potential. The horizons are as bright as F. 9 of Pentacles energy again, but this would be the whole group. It'd be like a whole bunch of pre-empresses or 2 pre-empresses working on something together, right? The implications, the possibilities are endless. This is a Hail Mary where the defense is completely fell asleep. Feel free to just bomb it down the field 100 yards. It's definitely going to be caught type of energy. So you and this person, again, there's a lot of like the communication between you guys is kind of, there's like a telepathic thing going on there where you guys don't have to express the admiration that you have for each other. It's just, it comes across, right? It's what's understood don't gotta be said between you and this person. So there's also like a level of like seriousness, right? But again, not like where like a husband or a wife, you take this person and what they're going through seriously. It's not all business. Like you actually have a lot of love, respect, and admiration for this person, and it's being mirrored right back at you on the same wavelength. You guys have equal give and take, and there's something here about it. This could be someone that you've been friends with for a long time, that maybe you know a lot about their path. They know some of the things you've been through. You know some of the things that they've been through. You guys accept each other. You're both kind of in a sort of queen of swords-ish type of energy, where again you've learned, you've both done the work, and you're both very intuitive. Both, like, again, this is two Judge Judys, two people that are not to be played with. Again, follow the rules, but in front of all that, again, you have this social, caring, giving personality. There's this dynamic between you guys. It's coming off as amazing. Again, a lot of Libra energy, things being balanced back and forth between you, right? So again, the communication between you guys, there's an undertone, there's a telepathic undertone of I love and respect you, and this person is sending those waves back at you. And then this type of conversation between you guys, because there's so much like, it's trust that you don't have to question type of energy. Now here comes the magic. You guys communicate in a way where it's like, again, like you guys are siblings. It's like it's so easy to back and forth, right? And then a lot of things you don't even have to say to each other. So you guys have third house, and you have Gemini twice in the third house. So basically, again, there's I want to say, because you know me, I don't really curse on here, but I want to say a shit ton of communication, intelligent communication, and applied intelligence. Again, the two of you together, it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like X-Men when Professor X puts on the Cerebro. One of y'all is Professor X, the other one is Cerebro. There's a thing that happens that makes the minds, when they come together, boom, there's like a broader, again, there's like a way more broader view into the fourth dimension again, and like communicating these ideas and pulling what you want into fruition into the third dimension becomes exponentially easier when you guys are, again, this link between you guys and your method of communication. And again, you both have, like, you're both operating on a very high level of intelligence. Lots of speaking, and it's like figuring out whatever you guys are doing, you're figuring it out together. Again, you have the same level of intellectual curiosity, but you have the same level of like applied communication skills and applied intelligence towards this intellectual curiosity. So ergo, figuring out like what's going on. Like you guys are taking a journey together. Again, this is some kind of thing you're building, but it could be anything. You and someone could be building a car, a skateboard, a business, a family. Like, I don't know what it is, but the thing that you're creating, first of all, it's gonna be something that has to do, well, I can't really, yeah, I'd say it has something to do with abundance, because again, there's something about I create, like, you're gonna use this thing, but again, abundance can go a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be material, but this is something that's gonna bring a lot of things. Let's say it's more like something magnetic. It's gonna bring a lot of energy, a lot of different things towards you. I'm willing to bet there's material cash gains acquisition in there, but we're gonna get to all that. Again, you guys are communicating about creating something. I want to say you guys are sharing, there's no leader. You guys are sharing the responsibilities, kind of someone plays CEO one day, someone plays CFO, and you guys, like, no one has an official hat that they're wearing. Again, this is at the one. So again, kind of letting things develop organically, and sort of dealing with things as they come, not like trying to like put a label on everything and put everyone in a department. And it's like, you know what I mean? Everyone's kind of playing it loose. If today you can do that, you do that. Today you can do that, you do that. And it's like, it's okay. Things are still developing in a positive and fruitful way. And again, you're having the forward motion is like, this is good. This is like driving down the street just above the speed limit. You may arrive at your goal, a few minutes early, but without a lot of stress. You're not speeding, but you know what I mean? You're not going too fast, too slow, just right. So again, a lot of confidence behind whatever this is. You're both very passionate about it. And again, there goes that playfulness in that whatever you guys are creating, you both love it. You both love working together. The ideas are firing back and forth. It's all like taking place right before your eyes. And there's a little bit of I'm not going to say competitiveness in a way where you guys are competing with each other, but it's sort of like who can bring the best ideas to the table type of thing. So it's like only the best things are sort of coming out or are being birthed out of this. You're both alchemists on the other side, boiling your ideas down to the rawest elements, and then these are the ideas you're bringing to the table. You're not bringing any fluff or any fodder. There's no sand or fool's gold in this. It's all been sifted out very carefully, and then you're bringing only the nuggets of gold to the table to be discussed. You and this person are both in that energy. Again, that telepathic link, sort of like both of you logging off for the day in whatever this is, but then maybe going home and taking a little bit of time in your spare time to still tap into whatever it is, and then maybe showing up tomorrow and be like, hey, you know what I thought of last night? It's like, I was thinking about that. I didn't really look into it though. I had something. It's like, okay, boom. And someone has, like I said, someone that day is the CEO or CFO. Someone did the research. Another day, you could be the person that thinks of it, doesn't do it, and then they do it and bring it to the table. It's sort of like that. It's like an effortless game of ping pong between you and a person, right? But it's like now you got the crowd into it and you guys are just doing tricks back and forth. You don't actually want to knock each other off the table. That might be hell for the judges. So yeah, if anyone's on the sideline judging you, or again, if there are any haters in the bleachers, again, if not already, they're getting ready to have a hard time. All right, so yeah, definitely creative. Again, this is very, you're locking this in. I want to say you and this person, you guys are attracted to each other, but it's not really like that between you. But I want to say, don't give away too much of your root energy or your sacral energy right now. I'm not saying not to, use it for what it's for in the physical sense, but there's a thing here where it's fueling your creativity right now. Again, any excess energy you can put towards whatever it is that you're doing, even in the forms of just thinking up new ideas, is going to be super productive. Because let's say energetically, you and this person, it is kind of like that. Behind the veil, energetically, you and this person's energy are kind of doing the dance together, right? But you're getting ready to reproduce like an idea. Again, that thing you're creating is going to be the child that you create. It's not really like a physical, sexual thing where, well, okay, maybe for maybe for a small demographic of you, maybe this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to start a family. Maybe this is the thing you're discussing with someone. I'm definitely getting that. But again, for those of you who are creating something that you want to put into the environment that, again, as let's say, as a viable source of abundance outside of yourself, right? That can bring things back in towards you. Again, putting that magnet out in the environment to attract the things that you want towards you. It could be anything: cash gains, health, wealth. It doesn't matter. Again, it's gonna be different for everyone. But there's something here about, again, if you are trying to create a family, again, you're gonna just want to be with your partner. Don't stray. Again, there's something about conserving your energy, your sexual energy, and using it and like directing it towards your goal, right? But at the same time, it's important that you stay in control of it, like stay in control of that energy, even though you're connected to others. And like, you might be excited. Again, you're working on a project, things start to go good. Again, you have to be able to control your energy in that aspect. Don't get too excited and like, all right, we hit the number, everyone. And then it's like, you know what I mean? You and a person potentially get into some kind of business that you could regret is the thing. Plus that energy right now is being channeled or funneled in a different direction. And it's kind of saying like, go with that. You know what I mean? Don't force you're going to want to spend a lot of time in nature. For some of you, you're not drinking a lot of water. Get hydrated and stay out of your comfort zone. Be prepared to work on this thing at any moment. You know, your party might text you, or the group might text you at like 5 a.m. Don't be afraid to answer the text, or at least see what it's about. Again, this thing could have legs at any moment. Oh, much like a child, right? For some of you, you are discussing with somebody how you can have a baby, and again, you guys are on the same page with it. But it's gonna be something like that, like how you have to be ready. Again, those 3 a.m. feedings and things like this, you got to be ready. This is what I'm trying to say. Be prepared to have to dedicate a certain amount of your time and energy towards whatever this thing is at any random time. It will take on a life of its own, whether it's a child or something that you create. It will eventually take on a life of its own. And again, it will have its own set of demands that you will have to meet, as you and this person or group of people are the creators. You are the progenitors the owners and proprietors of said delicatessen, and thus you must serve your customers. You have a certain responsibility that once this thing comes into total fruition, your manifestation, you're gonna have to be at the forefront of it. And again, your kid could call you at any moment and be like, "Mommy, Daddy, I need your help," and you're gonna have to be there. Again, might not be a child. It's that magnetic thing that you're creating, right? For some of you, though, it is a child. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Okay, so a lot of expansion. Again, a lot of physical action towards, again, whatever you're trying to change or your innovation, the thing you're inventing, the thing you and this person are, I mean, so vehemently speaking about every day. A lot of text messaging. There's a lot going on. Calling, if you FaceTime, video. Again, you and a person are seeing and talking to each other a lot. There's a lot of luck and expansion around that. You may be trying to keep whatever this is hidden for as long as possible. Again, there's something about again, something taking on a life of its own, a separate life force, something that has an ego of its own, something that garners that needs to be respected in its own way, that has its own vortex of power around it, right? That's why it could be a human being that someone's getting ready to create. As we know, babies are, again, huge vortexes of power. You've got to put everything into there: food, diapers, love, everything. So, but again, your creation could get to such a level that, again, it becomes something like that. You've got to be on it. You've got to be, because it won't be diapers and food, and it will be love. Yeah, it will be. But again, you're going to have, in terms of diapers, whatever this is, you'll have to take care of it. You'll have to nurture it. You'll have to grow it. You'll have to make sure that, it eats every day and it sleeps, or whatever it is. The business is going to have to run in a certain kind of way. So you might be keeping this, and again, you're in this cycle right now. This is all already happening. But you might be keeping whatever this is a secret, you and this person. You might not be, you might not be on Front Street with it, or whatever this is. Again, it's like having someone has like having a newborn baby. You kind of, it's not in the public yet. I'm not bringing my baby outside till it's like, a certain, gotta get acclimated to the environment, all these germs, and this is a brand new thing. I can't afford for it to get hurt or sick, or, you know what I mean? And then if something like that happens, it could stagnate you. Usually when your kid is sick, you know what I mean? Especially at a very, very young age, that usually takes you out the game for a certain period of time, or at least one person who's involved, right? So you and or this person might have to spend some time fixing a problem if it arises because of, again, here it's saying you may have told the wrong person or the wrong people about it, and it's causing problems of, it could be any kind of nature. Now, whatever this is, you're very close to bringing it into fruition, or your first attempts, even though they may not have been accurate. It's giving the image of like a very near miss. Like, let's just keep it safe for now. Let's say someone threw a tennis ball at you, right? But it didn't hit you, but it like flew by your face at a high velocity, that the displacement of air that you would feel. It's like that, right? That has taken place. You took a shot at whatever this is. You weren't completely 100% accurate, but again, whatever this was, it was felt and recognized. But you understand that the next time you've got to put more into what you're doing. Again, it's like we took a shot, and it's like when Elon's launching those rockets, and then they come back, he tries to land them and they explode, and it's like, hey, they calculate all the data and they see what they have to do next time to make it actually land on the platform properly. It's like that. You took a shot. It's not a mistake or a success. So that part of it doesn't matter. What's really important is you got the data now, and you know that the second shot that you take will be more accurate and more accurate. It's that sort of thing where you work towards, what do you call that? Trial and error, where you work towards your goal in a sort of trial and error energy. And eventually you have all the correct data. You fire the shot once, it comes back, it lands. And then look at that. We've got rockets on the moon or Mars or whatever you want to do. Or again, this thing that you're building, it'll be ready to take off once you've had enough period of trial and error. Again, research and development, collecting the data, going back out in the field, testing this out, something like that. But it's in the beginning phases, so I don't think you're there yet, but you will get there. And right now, again, you're analyzing the data, whatever this was. You had the first attempt. Now you're thinking about how you can make it better, or do it better, or approach the situation in a better way. Something like this. Ongoing cycle. I think we got everything out of the numerology, astrology. Okay. Oh, I was talking for 20 minutes. Dang. All right. Okay. I didn't even get to ask my question. Spirit says, wow. Wow. Again, like I said, you and this person, man, You and this person. Oh my god. So you're causing towers, or you will cause towers. Whatever this is, you develop it, you bring it into fruition. It could be you and this person are already sort of making waves. I don't know. Because again, you're being seen as, and this is not necessarily it's not necessarily a love thing, but like I told you, you and this person, you basically think of each other as husband and wife, right? So yeah, that it. King of Wands and the Empress. And again, it's not the Emperor, but still a very powerful King of Fire. Again, teamed up with the Empress. All that would have, like the Empress could make the King of Wands a King of could make the King of Wands an Emperor, depending on how far in his development of, ooh, and there goes my left ear. I'm onto something. Depending on how far along in his development the King of Wands is, how many of the other kings in the decks he's mastered. Is he a master of? Is he a lord of material and earthly possessions and health and wealth and these type of things? Has he mastered his mind and his emotions? If so, and now he's just working on, again, being a bold leader in the environment and kind of, again, bringing this final part of, he's got the first three kingdoms. He's trying to bring this final part of the empire into fruition so that he can be an emperor, and being around this empress is like what's going to do that for him, sort of thing, right? So that's what I'm saying, where these two people, this is it. This is you and this person in this telepathic link. You guys, again, you love each other, but it's not a romantic love. It is, but you would never be romantic with each other, right? It will never be like that. So it's not a romantic love, but it's just as deep, is what I'm saying. It's beyond a friendship. This is a bond beyond a friendship. This is beyond a friendship. Someone that really actually cares about you in the real life, outside of whatever you guys are building together. This is someone that really, and you for this person, right? And again, you guys are coming exactly what I said. Two of Cups and two very powerful energies right here. Not a full emperor with this King of Wands, but definitely somebody with the potential to be. And again, the Emperor and the King of Wands are not very far off. The only difference about the Emperor is, again, he's just a lot more serious. He actually has the experience. He has that final piece of it. Like the King of Wands will be a leader in the environment, but he'll be in the process of doing leadership and visionary things. And again, putting his fire out onto the environment and changing what the environment is and getting it to be more productive and be more profitable in any kind of situation, right? An emperor is more like, this is someone who's already recognized as a leader. So thus, when they appear on the scene, the environment starts to change automatically. It's like it's like knowing royalties coming to dinner. Like you're just going to use the nicer plates and the nicer silverware. It's like that type of thing. The environment just changes once you know an emperor is involved. Same thing with an empress. Once you know they're it's different from a queen. Like, and I know I said like royalty, but again, an emperor and empress controls an empire, which is comprised of different kings and queens, right? When you're just a king, you can't challenge an emperor. You could have three other kings at your neck for that, or empress, vice versa, same thing. But yeah, it's looking like this person being around whoever this Empress character is, again, someone is already rooted in abundance and they're very fertile. Everything, just like the Midas touch, whoever this person is, their ideas, the way they communicate, like it's prosperity. This is a person that can observe you, and like they're empathic, right? So they can observe you and be like, hey, you're making a lot of mistakes with that. If you did it this, and this, and then if you took their advice, you'd have success. Right? This is someone who, again, they already have the experience. They've already been through all of that. Their empire is already built, and it's in such a way where, again, it's receptive. I'm just sitting on my throne and things come towards me because of who I am. An emperor is more, I'm going to go out there, conquer some things. The empress would more have like things in motion that would be working for this person. It's like my company just bought a company for me today. The emperor would go out there, see the company, inspect it, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna, like, he would be more hands-on. The empress would be like, yeah, my lawyers told me I just bought that company today, like sort of like that. It's a sort of vague, but I mean, I'm trying to give you a even contrast between the two. All right, we went on a tangent right there. A lot of powerful energy. Let's see what else. Tell me. Oh yeah, see, and you've got, it's something is coming towards you, right? Whatever you're working towards, keep working towards it. It may arrive early. You may launch whatever this is, or again, if for some of you, if you're having a child, you may already have that bun in the oven, right? And it's just like, the symptoms didn't kick in yet, and it's like, oh, I thought, no, it's time, something like that, where this could come in a lot faster than you expect. Again, it has a lot to do with you and this person and the way you connect and the way you work together, bounce ideas off of each other. It's sort of the Ouroboros effect, you know, going on infinite. Mobius strip. It's given Mobius strip. It just goes round and round and round and round with the ideas. There's no way for it to fall off the track. Okay, so here it is about, I feel like when this comes towards you, you won't be able to hide it anymore. No, that's, and okay, yeah, and then there's somebody here that's definitely going to try to run off with the sauce, the juice, the Kool-Aid, the formula, however you want to look at it. There's going to be people that want to attack whatever this is once it finally becomes a thing that you can't hide. Like, it's gonna, again, this is something that's gonna be, we keep using the baby analogy. Again, it could be, like we said, a business, or it could be anything, right? But once this thing is seen, you won't be able to tell people you don't have a child or you don't have this thing anymore or whatever. You won't be able to hide it anymore. And once that happens, it's gonna, a lot of people are gonna be cheesed. Probably, yeah, there's gonna be some cheesing going on, right? Okay, what's that about? Let me see. Why they mad? Why they mad? There's something about, it's sort of like you went off and did this without someone or without a group of people, or like you didn't, like someone you didn't include. It's like you put your all into everything, like right in front of this King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like this person didn't have control of their material world, right? This was Big Daddy Warbucks in the reverse. This is envy of what you have and how can I get it? And I mean, everything I touch turns to mud or sand. I'm probably an embezzler. That's why, or I don't want to put the money up myself, or not that I don't want to put it up. I really don't have it. I'm probably just like putting up a front, trying to talk everyone up. Like I'm trying to crowdsource the funds, but I'm not telling anyone that I don't have any materials myself. Again, it could be cash, wealth, it could be money, dollars, that type of thing. But again, it's just any type of material resources. I don't possess them at all. And I just feel like you kind of put everything you had into this. Like you did this all off of ideas, but you kind of put everything you had into this. And it's like you kind of just left me out here with, you know, again, being me, unproductive, envious. Again, looking for a scheme instead of, it's like not trying to put an idea in motion. It's like get rich quick scheme, right? Not trying to, this is a long-term thing you and this person have going on. This person, they're get rich quicker and they feel like, well, you excluded me. So again, some hate coming from, that's where the hate's going to come from. This person's also uses dark psychic powers. So they might try to, again, there might be someone they might hear a cry from behind your door and get into investigating into what you have going on. Ergo, they may get a flash or a glimpse or hear about whatever this thing is that you and this person are doing. And again, here they become the dark, not the dark high priestess, but yes, the high priestess in the reverse, where they want those secrets revealed, right? This is also secrets being revealed, but again, embodiment of a person. It's like they're looking into it. They're using sneaky methods in the material to figure, like eavesdropping or anything like that, anything that can give them an edge where they didn't use something physical. It's sort of like, it's like using non-physical methods to spy. It's like, that's one of the ways, again, like someone that might go through someone's phone or again, eavesdrop on a conversation. It's like it's only the sound waves or whatever they're reading on the phone is hitting their eyes, or the sound waves are hitting their ears. Their physical presence may not be in the room, and that's how they will show up in a reading as well. That's one of the ways I can describe it. It's actually very complicated, but I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. But that's sort of like how someone could show up as a high priestess in the reverse. Again, someone may be spying in a way where they might be upstairs in the house while you're talking downstairs and you didn't know they were there. That type of thing. It's like, I don't know, it's weird because there's a level of anticipation or knowing when they can do it. Again, that's what goes into that's what makes it kind of like psychic. Like they're peeking behind a veil when they shouldn't be, but they kind of know when to do it. It's like if you make them suspicious, it's like they're gonna follow you around till they can find the opportune moment, or like again, they're gonna have their third eye trained on you when you're not paying attention to see if they can eavesdrop, or maybe you'll leave your phone or something to get a message or like an insight into what's going on. And again, that's this person that again, they feel like you left them behind. They're gonna make trouble. or this could be someone that your person knows. I don't know. But someone here will probably make trouble once this thing comes out. Again, I feel like this is you and this person in the future. You guys are having a lot of success, and yeah, people are going to want you to split it up, or yeah, there could be some gossip here, or again, or people could be trying to say that you guys are in some type of relationship, right? They could try to trash you in this person's relationship by saying that you guys, you did the thing together or whatever. It could be something like that. But I see that you and this person, it's like it's just nothing but success. It's just like you guys get to a plateau, and then it's like new ideas are introduced. I want to say by this King of Wands, but again, morphing into the Princess of Wands energy, because now it's like fresh eyes. And like I said, once we reach that plateau, it's like fresh eyes on a situation. And it's like this person is the one that like comes with those tantalizing ideas. This is the person that usually lights the initial fire under whatever the situation, place, person, scenario, or thing is that you're trying to do. This is the person that lights the fire, that gets it started. That's why it's giving me this King of Wands. Is like, okay, we reach a certain level, and this Empress, again, still loves that, becomes the King of Cups, loves the way this person is still, that's like what I was saying, right? Someone has the Midas touch, and someone has like the vision. So like someone has the bag, and someone is out there like doing the work, right? And it's like, again, a new idea. And like this person, they love that. They're definitely, I'll throw on it, but they're most definitely going to invest in whatever this is. And again, you have somebody here that's gossiping, that's certain that they know what's going on, or what they're seeing is what they see, or they're going to try to convince the environment of that. They're going to try to spread such a convincing lie about you and this person. Let me just get that last one. Yeah, well, first, it's still just going on about how, well, okay, I guess I can see that, again, this investment will be made. Again, it's just going to cause more and more. There's going to be a level of, and I guess that's when this new plateau is reached and these new ideas are formed and the fire is lit underneath. There's going to be some, like, a permeation of misery around certain individuals. They may not be in your energetic field yet. Again, you're getting started on something, but in this new cycle you're entering, we may be getting a precursor of the ones who may try to come against you. They seem a lot weaker than the people that the entities you faced in the past that I've read about. These two are weaker, way weaker though. But I don't feel like you're there yet in the story. So yeah, I'll leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe, collective. I definitely had fun. I always do. I swear, I hope they're dealing with you the way you're supposed to be dealt with. Love, care, compassion. I see you out there trying to do the right thing. So keep it up, and I'll definitely be back in the next one. Stay blessed and highly favored.